What it's like becoming a buyer in today's market, there's one man with that answer.
Oh, that man is the one and only Randy Bell with Colorado First Time Home Buyer. He's here with advice on how to navigate the housing market when it comes to interest rates. Interest rates, they're really important. You know, big picture, what are they?
Well, they're not moving is
Right.
what they're doing, is they're just staying right there. Would we have liked them to go down a little bit? Yeah, we would. But we have other good news. I mean, that's a great thing about buying your first home or any home.
Yeah.
You can always refinance it down the road. But you can't get back into your time machine and go back and get that house at that price. So with currently what's going on in the market is it's becoming a buyer's market.
Ooh, what's that?
And that is exactly when you have more inventory than you do buyers. So not so good for sellers, great for buyers. So what we're seeing is we're seeing closing costs being paid by buyers.
Love.
We're seeing price reduction by sellers.
Love.
And, you know, it's just minimal money for people to get into the home. So our program, you only need $1,000 to get into it. And we're seeing that happen more and more with the current market conditions. So right now, yeah, if you're comfortable with that payment, then do it. And you could always refinance later on that.
I know, and it's always so interesting too, because you think about the interest rates, they are looking at it, I do know that for a fact, but then the fact that people get scared by that, but it's like, hey, no need to do that.
Yeah.
Randy's team's gonna help you.
Yeah, don't sit on the sideline. I mean, that's really the problem. You know, if we could go back in time, I'd put you in a meeting 10 years ago with some of my clients who are like, yeah, you know, we've talked about this before. I just can't imagine spending $150,000 for a house in Springs Ranch. I mean, we'd be running for that right now.
Yes.
So you've got to get into the game, find the house that you like, not necessarily, maybe it's your first home.
First home.
You're not going to stay there forever. I was with clients last night in Monument. We looked at a house like maybe 2 years, and then you move from there. Get some equity, and you can move up. And that's what people need to think. You've got to get into that first home. And that's what we do. We help you.
What's that initial dialogue process like, Randy?
It's really quick and easy. I mean, we're just going to ask you a few basic questions. You know, what's your credit score? And people are like, oh, my credit is not perfect. Yeah, I get it. None of us have had perfect credit, you know.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, well, wow.
I'm like
Woo, we're not worthy here. But yeah, I mean, we're going to go credit, income, you know, how long have you been on your job? Basic questions.
Get Randy,
it's really easy.
Get with his team and get yourself get yourself to become a first-time home buyer in this buyer's market. Make sure you head to that website that you see on your screen, get and connect with you. And we'd also like to say a special thank you to the Colorado First Time Home Buyer for bringing us this segment. Thanks, Randy.
Thank you.